So I'm currently lagging at the moment, and I've been lagging for a while, but I've been doing some work dealing with the lag. I want to show you guys the new thing I've started. So, fanning out from the start, I kind of pushed this trail that was here, I extended it over here. Um, I started these villager towers here, pushed it all the way over back to this side. So this is going to come out a little bit, and this trail is going to get retrailed over here, remapped over here, and I'm going to still change this a little bit. And then I added this little gate here. It's not really a gate, it's kind of just an opening. And this little bamboo is going to run across right here, leading to a spruce forest. Eventually leading to the mountain project I wanted to build. And these are little bridges. You can see I added sand through some of these areas. And I gotta say, I really like it with the addition of sand, so I'm probably going to start adding sand throughout this area too. But I have this running down into here, a little deep lake running over here. This will expand that way as well. I still got to do a little bit of work, but I like how this is turning out. So, and also I found out you can put bamboo on sand, so I might add a little bit of sand here. I don't want to overdo it with the sand though. And then I'm gonna have spruce trees pretty thick throughout all of here. So let's get to work. I'm putting so much effort into creating these shrines, and a lot of it is going to be negative space. It's not even going to be really accessible.
Why not?
Just because I want it to look like a shrine, but so far, I like my shrine idea. I think this is great. Okay, so doing a quick mic test to see if my audio sounds correct. And while we were doing a mic test, I'll go ahead and do a little preview of everything that we have done in the last couple of days since I've gotten back into the swing of Minecraft. So if I glide down, take a good old detour, you can kind of see the side still needs work. You go along the front, and you can see that the front of the mountain has done a pretty good job forming itself all the way around to the other side, which is still in a work in progress. The reason why I haven't totally expanded on the sides and built them up like I should is because one, they're subject to change. I'm still determining the steepness of the hill or the mountain that I want it to be. I think I'm actually going to change this a little bit, make it more steep. And also, I don't know how big the top platform is going to be, so if I form the sides and top platform needs to end up being bigger, I got to tear down the entire side again. So, just out of a proficiency perspective, this is going to be kind of only one side really completed, and this is still going to change as it develops. I wanted to make this mountain taller, but I have some plans in mind, so we'll see where it goes. So I kind of wanted to use this footage as a chance to use a in the process background footage. So like as I'm building or as I'm working on this, looking at it and whatnot, I kind of want to take second to talk and let you guys know that if you do hear other voices, I apologize. Those are my friends that I was talking to at the time I was creating those clips. Hope you don't mind, but you'll probably hear them a couple times throughout the video as I start this build. The other thing I wanted to apologize is there's a big time skip between this video and last video, and that's because I deleted the footage of developing the mountain on accident. And I apologize for that. It happened a while ago, a long, long time ago, when I was going through and I was clearing my storage, my footage that I've already used for other videos. That way I could update Apex and update other games and whatnot and continue updating them. Some of them are PS5 games, and I only have a certain amount of storage, and I have like 300 gigabytes of video clips. Whatever, you get the point. In the process of simplifying my footage, I accidentally deleted some that I needed or had yet to edit. And unfortunately, Minecraft was one of the games that was affected by that. Apex was a little bit as well, and so was Forbidden West, unfortunately. So I really do apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. I still hope that you guys are interested in this and can still find it interesting. Anyways, that's all I had to say, and back to the video. Okay, let me just draw the scaffolding, just to get a better look. And there it goes. Oh, maybe. Yep. I like the start of that. I think I know where I'm going with that. I gotta put a block up there. But everything else actually looks relatively good. Now I gotta bring the rope down, bring in some other minor details, and everything should be okay. Alright, well, go ahead and go up here. I believe there is a hole somewhere around here that I wanted to patch. Now, does this come down? I think this comes down too, right? Yeah, like that. Yeah, it does. Okay, that looks better. This is just the skeleton of the design. I don't know why I keep pressing that. And then, let's try this again. I tried to design it earlier, and I looked back at the rope where I put it in the creative test world, and I realized that it actually goes like this. So, boom. And then I think, like that? I think? It goes like that. And then it's the same thing on the other side, so let me... I love that about Bedrock. So it should be like that, that. Oh, no. And then full block. I believe it's right there. Be careful. If these fall into the water goes all the way down to the bottom. And then I believe they're taking damage? Okay. I'm lagging. That's fine. I think it's like this. And then get rid of that. So the last thing, I think the last thing is a staircase. I have like this, I think. So if I break this, how does it look now? By the way, this water is going to be like this. This is just, like I said, it's all about skeletonizing. I don't want to make something... this staircase could probably come down, I think. No, maybe not. It does look like a rope, sort of. Sort of. Once again, I was wrong. Thank God I built this in creative. I don't want to build it exactly like I did in creative on the test world, but I still want to iron out some of the things. This actually is a half a step down, which means that this needs to go like that. And then I break these. And then I put that half slab back. Or I don't know, I'm playing a half slab. It's just a slab. Like that. That looks a lot better. It's more gradual. As if it's, like, kind of hanging rather than, like, heavily drooping. You know, like it's hanging off the logs. It's supposed to be kind of a thick rope. It's not my best work, but it looks a lot better like this. So, yeah, that looks about right. I'm going to start ironing out some other small details, and then I got to figure out what I want to do for the rail system, and then how this is going to be supported by the ground, push this back. I got to increase the size of the mountain once more. Hence why I haven't built the sides down yet. If I run along the sides here, I can do this real quick. I want this side to come out just a tiny bit more. I want this railing to be sort of towards the edge of the mountain. And then it's got to expand back here because I plan on having another version. Planning another one of these, smaller, right here. And then this same building over there on that side. So this side's going to have to get bigger all the way across because this stretches over the mountain like this. And I don't want that. I want the mountain to kind of just caress that edge and then come around. And then there's going to be a little patio space somewhere in here. And then I want a giant tree right here. That's the general idea. So yeah, probably have some silent clips of me just quick boating, and I'll try to jump back in and compliment it as I go. Here's some footage of me adding some layers to the build. I added the roof, or well, what's supposed to be the roof, the basic layer of it. It doesn't mean that the roof itself was final, as in the deep slate, the exterior of the roof, and then added the interior part of the roof, which is like the red concrete and a mixture of the oak slabs and stairs. This is to try to make the top of it look hardened, like it's got shingles, like it's just an exterior. And then the inside looks a little softer, and it also contrasts the red and black in color to try to make the wood on the floor seem a little bit more reasonable. It's hard to work with concrete, but it was the exact color I wanted, so I have to kind of work around its blockiness. Yeah, this is more gradual. I like that. I might have to change the underside to make it look more gradual too, but I don't care. Also, if there's anything that I've learned in my time of playing Minecraft and building, is one important detail of building is depth and layers. But the other part of building is light. You need light as much as possible. Not only just prevent mobs to spawn, but so details that you create aren't lost. You don't want too much light to the point where there's no shadows or anything like that. You still want the light level itself to be a detail, but you want it to actually have hidden light somewhere like glowstone and whatnot, because torches are kind of ugly. So having those hidden lights is very, very, very useful, in my opinion. Okay, underneath I think is good. I still gotta do this side. Just put torches down for now. And this won't be seen either. How does that look? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. This is actually starting to, like, I can see what it's like. Okay, so I've gotten the front wall laid out, some of the depth on the wall, the like cover, the balcony, and the actual like slatey rooftop. So I wanted to start working on, if I take these and that, thank God I got this. Do a balcony. The only problem I have is the fucking colors. Nether brick red is the only thing I can get in the form of a staircase, and to look like a balcony like that, but it doesn't really match. Something like that. It's not terribly off-put, I don't think, but it definitely sticks out. I could try slipping in more nether brick around and see if it'll fit naturally. I don't know. Just gonna play around with that a little bit. See if I can come up with something, maybe throw a red carpet on it. So I played around with the design a little bit. It's not too much different. Just the same thing, except I threw carpet on it. There's not a lot I can do because there's not a lot of red slab slash staircase blocks other than nether brick and red nether brick and a few other options. Even crimson wood looks more of a purple, and that won't work. So I think this is just, for now, this is a sort of what it has to be. I'm gonna have to try to find another way to sneak red netherwort into the build to try to make it look more natural. Perhaps the support beams underneath can be nether brick. Uh, there's not really a lot of options, to be honest. Because if I go and try to find a way to use red concrete as the railing, it's just gonna look too blocky. It makes it difficult with concrete. So I think I'm gonna rock with that for now. If I get a change idea, then that's what I'll do. But I think I'm gonna wrap this all the way around, and then obviously this side isn't done, but the sides of this building are probably gonna be pretty flat, not a lot of depth to them, but I kind of want that. I've also extended the island a little bit, pushed it this way. It's gonna get bigger over there, and come out a little more this way, and that'll be about it. I don't want to make this building too huge. It's a lot bigger than I already wanted it to be. Do something like this, maybe. Temporary design. Coco, go lay down. Something like that. Change it up a little bit. See what it looks like afterwards. Need to work on this room first, actually, so I know how big this inside is going to be. Fuck. Exact change, though. Look at that. Beautiful. So this has been expanded. That's good. I just gotta grab more and more layer of stone and just keep gradually expanding as I build. And adjust to what I have and what I need as I go. I think that's a good rule of thumb. I think I'm gonna keep doing that. Roofing's details worked out. I kind of like this. I think there might be some reforming done. I might make it more of a, a parabola kind of shape. Right now I like this, but I might change it to more of a parabola later. For now, though, I like this, and I'm going to keep going all the way across, and then there's going to be a design that comes up here and all the way through. I'm just marking these so it's easier to replicate what's over there right here, which I think I've done an okay job so far. If I do my math correctly, I almost got this down. So I'm going to finish up this part, extend the building out a little bit, extend the stone platform, and then start working on the smaller buildings, the one that is connected right here, back, and then possibly start on this one back. And then have a little patio area, and then a big old tree. I plan on putting the beacon in the tree. I think that'd be kind of cool. And that's going to be like my, pretty much, not the extent of my base, but a good portion of it. That goes in one. Also, apologies if you hear my dog in the background. She likes to bark at things that make noise. Speaking of running out of deep slate, I actually just ran out in my inventory just as I went to go start the next row. I don't have a water bucket on me, so just do that. Pick up the ones that fell. No point in wasting resources, even if it is a minute amount. I have more deep slate in a barrel over here, I believe. So I can go over here. Yeah, I got some more here. I don't have a lot, but I'll definitely have to get more from my base. But still, I want to see how much this gets me. I originally wanted to do the original cobbled deep slate look, or the standard deep slate look, but I ended up going with this just because it's more of a tiled look, which I want for the roof to kind of look slatey or tiled. I can kind of speed bridge, but it's kind of pointless. I keep forgetting I'm on Bedrock, so I can just do this, which, if I find the rhythm of, is probably a lot faster than speed bridging, if I'm being honest. Now, does that go all the way across? I can't remember if that lands one short or not. I think it does. Nope, it is the same. Okay. But yeah, all that speed bridging effort, and it's actually slower than this, because Bedrock has this one feature. I keep forgetting that. You really think that Bedrock would just be inferior in totality, but I suppose not. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Except when you fall, of course, then it's slow. This is probably subject to change, this area right here. I should leave this unfinished, but I'm going to try and finishing this off, extending this area, and then building the other side of the area here. And then I got to work on the back side. Once I have the back side done, I can start working on the other details on the roof that I want to get done. So I have a decent amount to spare. All that will probably be used, though, when I go to do the extra roof stuff.